Dexter going for the patented Corrin, and Dingus Joe going for Game & Watch. Alright, catching him with powerful disjointed aerials there. Corrin is really good at catching people in the air in general. So it's very difficult sometimes to jump if you don't have incredible airspeed, and even then, you might want to disjoint as well to counter her disjoints. Doing very well at just keeping Dingus Joe out. And I've mentioned this other times when Dingus Joe's on stream, but one of Game & Watch's best strengths is the ability to play a disruptive anti-approach game. As you can sort of see here, he's trying to use the chef, in order to basically A, force Dexter to approach, and B, because he can also get certain conversions off of it. So for example, he can get one of the bacon or sausage or whatever is in that pan straight into a grab, which can also turn into other powerful things. And the thing is, earlier in the game, Dexter managed to keep a bit of control, but Dingus Joe has managed to bring it right back. And that's actually one other advantage for Corrin in this matchup, because of the Ooh! Well, I'm going to move number 1 to Game & Watch's lightweight. But also, the disjoints allow Corrin to contest Game & Watch from a distance without having to worry about that very powerful invincible up smash. Invincibility begins on frame 4, but the move itself comes out on frame 24. It has something like 13 frames of end lag, about as much as a tilt. Toot does not connect, but it connects the second time, and he manages to get it. Dingus Joe nodding his head. Very happy with this turn of events. And 63, even 81% isn't too much for him to make up, as he's already shown at the beginning of this game. However, as we've also seen, did he just use up air to trade with the pin? That was a good option there. But as we've also seen, Game & Watch is extremely light. So if he gets caught in the air, just went for it. That ended up still being beneficial due to being able to recover from the 7. A lucky 7. But Dingus Joe can make... He's going for the RNG... he's praying to the RNG gods right now. But at the same time, this isn't too much for him to make up. It is a huge deficit, but it's just, will he be able to make it up in time? And now with Rage also messing up his combos... Oh, now he gets a 9. Shame. What are the odds of him getting another one? That sound scared me because 8. But good DI keeps him alive for a bit longer. Oh, no. That was very good from Dexter. So, as I was saying earlier, the sausage does confirm into a grab and into other things. And so he throws out the chef, attempts to go in for a follow-up afterwards, but Dexter has already countered the chef and ends up taking him out as a result. Now a switch to Roy, which is interesting. Roy is often considered by laymen to be quote-unquote Captain Falcon with a sword, but expert Roy mains say they are completely different characters. While Roy does have a very good pressure game, the fact of the matter is a lot of times he actually does wait for the opponent to mess up instead. And so he's dancing around usually with Nair and such, waiting for an opportunity to be presented to him as opposed to actually making that opening as Captain Falcon players tend to do. Which is particularly interesting against an anti-approach character, but at the same time, pressure is not one of the things that Game & Watch likes to deal with. And disjoints for sure. Manages to catch the dash attack with the down tilt. who certain people will tell you is an amazing move in neutral, and it is a very good move. Also, Mewtwo down smash. All right, manages to catch him there. Just makes it really difficult for Game & Watch to play an appropriate safe neutral with disjoints around. Goes for the hammer, but for the judgment rather, but does not get it. All right, that B-reverse flare blade. Very good weight there, not doing anything extra, but then gets hit by neutral air. Always very difficult to catch Game & Watch going up on the trampoline, but then he manages to catch Dexter's regrab with the down air. Very good, but that's an opportunity, I think. That's an opportunity, I believe, that Dingus Joe should have saved until a kill percent, because he showed that he has adapted to Dexter going for the counter immediately after Chef. And he didn't get very much off of it, whereas later on he could have gotten a kill or something like that. That's one of the things that you want to save instead, but we'll see if maybe... Oh! We'll see if maybe Dexter doesn't adapt to it or forgets about it or something like that, but it's definitely going to be harder to get that in the future. All right, goes for the grab. Okay, back here. And then throwing out these chefs again, just trying to catch, trying to catch something like that, trying to catch Dexter moving in just slightly too far. Catches the Nair on landing again with the dash attack. Very good move for Game & Watch as well. Very awkward move for opponents. And the Toot Toot will take it. Catching exactly the right percent. Dingus Joe, known for, or at least one of the things he's known for, is knowing those Toot Toot percents, those confirm windows very well.
Corrin.
Corrin comes back because Roy failed him at that time. All right, he went very hard for that, but Game & Watch doesn't necessarily have to worry too much. Much like Sonic and I forget what other character, but much like Sonic at the very least, he can come back after doing things like that. Oh, Bayonetta, of course. All right, beautiful pivot grab there. Starting out very different from what Game 1 was like against Dexter's Corrin. Dingus Joe has managed to comfortably get the lead, and so now he can really play in the way that he wants. So it's a lot of just pokes here, pokes there. Gets caught. Gets off the ledge, but the back air deceives him. It's not as safe as he had hoped it was. Catches with the back air of his own. All right, rolls back, expects an approach, and goes for the pivot grab. Does not get it. One thing about moves that are safe like that, like pivot grabs, Corrin's Dragon Lunge in general, is that even if they're safe for you to not get hit, you have to remember that stage control is a super valuable asset in this game. So what often happens is, against a good opponent, as soon as you sort of run away, they will take your space there. And that can end up being more deadly than a lot of actual attacks are. All right, catches him in the air, but very good DI, saving him. Not quite sure. Was attempting to go for that, but did not work out. catches them with the up throw, and now Dexter has the stock lead. This is nothing too troublesome for Joe to bring back. Goes to the up smash, which saves him from the pin, but does not save him from the kick. Back air gives him a little bit of stage, but Dexter immediately with the aggressive option. And the up smash manages to take Dexter's stock without too much of a heavy lead for him. Dexter using Corrin's giant aerials to his advantage for sure. Way better able to keep him out without having to do something risky like Roy has to. And so it's way easier for Dexter to actually play the game he wants to play. Oh, and I didn't even realize that Dexter switched to male Corrin. That's not an important fact, but it's important to some people. Catches with the pin, but that's not going to kill yet. Another one just might, and that's actually a very good ledge option for Corrin. Took over the ledge, doing reverse pin, and then just that tilt takes it. And very solidly. Very disappointing because Dingus Joe definitely had an extremely strong start there, but then